First at 6, we're tracking the COVID-19 vaccine and helping you navigate all of the new developments, and they're coming at us very quickly. We know there's a lot of confusion over the rollout and some controversy over decisions made right here in Oregon.
All new this hour, a local doctor answers some of the common questions like, is it safe to see your parents if they just got the vaccine? But first, we're following the fallout from a federal ruling that places Oregon's inmates in state custody ahead of senior citizens to get the vaccine.
The state will not appeal a ruling by a federal judge that puts Oregon inmates in line to get a COVID-19 vaccine immediately.
The decision puts inmates in Phase 1A, Group 2, which, as we mentioned, it's ahead of teachers and seniors who become eligible next week.
Fox 12's John Hendricks spoke to people from both sides of this issue today. He joins us live, all new at 6. John?
Well, Pete and Nora, family members of those in custody, say that they do worry about those confined spaces and how quickly a virus can spread. Any virus can spread in a state prison. At the same time, seniors, the most vulnerable, are still waiting to get vaccinated. For many Oregon seniors, they have been waiting for a vaccine to come.
I was only going to Costco to get prescriptions. I would go at 8:30 in the morning. I would go in and shop and get out.
Carl Munt is one of them. She's 80 years old. She says she is fine with the decision to vaccinate Oregon educators before her, but says the decision by a federal judge to vaccinate inmates is a step too far.
And I was talking to my friend in Salem, and she said, I feel the same way. You know, you've got somebody that's committed murder, and they're going to get a shot.
Munt's husband passed away 5 days ago, and she worries about going out into public without the protection of a vaccine.
My husband has passed away, and I'm having to go out and deal with so many different areas, an attorney, the funeral home, the cemetery, and I would feel safer if I had the vaccine.
They're all worried in there, who's going to get it, who's not.
On the flip side, Yesenia Rodriguez says her wife is an inmate and says inmates need some option of some sort of protection against the virus.
They're all getting sick in there. I mean, really, they have no social distancing. How can they if they have to share a room, and it's full in there? I think they should get it.
The Department of Corrections has 13,000 adults in custody. Some have already been vaccinated for specific reasons. The latest numbers as of the first of this month show that there have been 3,392 COVID-19 cases among inmates, and 42 of them have died. When it comes to seniors, the state data does not break down data specifically to those 65 and older, but 60 and older, that age group makes up roughly 91% of the state's total deaths because of the virus. Attorney Juan Chavez, who is a part of the lawsuit, says this is not a case of inmates jumping the line, but rather joining the line where they should have been in the first place, alongside people who work in correctional facilities and people who live and work in long-term care facilities.
All of us can stay at home. All of us can wear masks and be assured that if I don't want to see another person, I don't have to. That's not a luxury that people on the inside have. And we've seen the consequences of that already.
This afternoon, the governor's office sent us a statement on this decision saying the majority of adults in custody were a part of Phase 1B. With the decision, the state will integrate those in custody to Phase 1A. The governor's spokesperson saying, we do not anticipate that these adjustments will alter our timelines for beginning Phase 1B vaccinations, including vaccines for educators or seniors. However, that is dependent on the weekly vaccine supplies we receive from the federal government. Reporting live tonight, John Hendricks, Fox 12 Oregon.